Hey there, Defenders! We're diving into the action-packed battlefield of Roblox's Tower Defense Simulator, a game where you've got to strategize, place towers, and stop enemy waves from breaking through your defenses. Whether you're holding off zombies, bosses, or swarms of enemies, picking the right tower can make you a master of the battlefield. In this video, we're ranking all the towers in TDS across S tier to D tier, plus breaking down the best support and economy towers to help you win in solo or group play. From the heavy-hitting Gatling Gun to the cash-stacking farm, we've got all the details to help you dominate the waves. So grab your towers, smash that like and subscribe to join the fight, and let's jump into this Tower Defense Simulator tier list. Let's start with the basics of how towers work in TDS. Towers are your main weapons in this game, each with unique abilities to deal damage, slow enemies, or support your team. Whether that's mowing down waves, farming cash, or buffing your defenses. You place them strategically on the map to stop enemies from reaching the end, and you can upgrade them using in-game cash to boost their power. Some towers are all about raw damage, like Gatling Gun, while others help you earn more money, like Farm, or support your team, like Commander. We've ranked them based on their overall usefulness, versatility, and performance in solo or group play, plus how well they handle early, mid, and late game waves. We'll also cover the best support and economy towers to round out your strategy. Let's kick things off with the weakest towers in D tier and work our way up to the best. Alright, let's talk about the bottom of the list, D tier. These towers just don't hold up in most scenarios, so you're better off saving your cash for something stronger. First up, we've got Rocketeer. This tower launches explosives for AoE damage, but its range is short and the damage output is too low to handle tougher enemies. It's just not worth the investment. Why D tier? Low damage and range make it ineffective. Playstyle fit. Early game players who need cheap AoE. Tip: use it for the first few waves, then sell it for a stronger tower. Next in line is Soldier. It's a cheap starter tower with basic ranged attacks, but its damage and fire rate are too low to keep up past the early game. Why D tier? Quickly falls off after the first waves. Playstyle fit. Beginners with limited cash. Tip: place a few early on, then replace with minigunner. Moving on, we've got Hunter. This tower focuses on single target damage with a decent range, but its slow fire rate and low damage make it useless against waves. Why D tier? Too weak for mid to late game. Playstyle fit. Players who need a cheap ranged option. Tip: use it for early flying enemies, then swap it out. Now let's talk about Demo Man. It fires grenades for AoE damage, but the explosions are weak and the fire rate is slow, making it ineffective against fast enemies. Why D tier? Low DPS and slow attacks. Playstyle fit. Early game AoE needs. Tip: sell it after early waves to fund better towers. Next up is Sniper. It has a long range and high single target damage, but its fire rate is painfully slow and it can't handle groups of enemies. Why D tier? Useless against waves. Playstyle fit. Players targeting single strong enemies early on. Tip: use it for early bosses, then replace it. Then we've got Paintballer. This tower splashes paint for minor AoE damage, but its stats are so low that it barely makes a dent in enemy waves. Why D tier? Minimal impact even when upgraded. Playstyle fit. Absolute beginners. Tip: skip it entirely and save for a better tower. Last in D tier, we've got Scout. It's a cheap starter tower with low damage and a decent fire rate, but it gets outclassed quickly by almost every other tower. Why D tier? Too weak for anything beyond the first wave. Playstyle fit. New players with no other options. Tip: use it for the first wave, then sell for minigunner. Now we're at C tier. These towers can be useful in the early game, but they struggle to keep up as the waves get tougher. They're situational at best. Let's start with Military Base. This tower spawns vehicles to fight enemies, which sounds cool, but the units are weak, and the spawn rate is slow, making it inefficient. Why C tier? Low impact for its cost. Playstyle fit. Players who want ground units early on. Tip: use it for early defense, then sell for a stronger DPS tower. Next up, we've got Mortar. It launches explosives from a long range for AoE damage, but its accuracy is poor, and the damage doesn't scale well into the late game. Why C tier? Inconsistent and underpowered. Playstyle fit. Early game AoE against slow enemies. Tip: place it on maps with long paths, then replace it later. Moving on, we have Golden Scout. This golden perk tower has a faster fire rate than the regular Scout, but its damage is still too low to handle mid-game waves. Why C tier? Slightly better than Scout, but still weak. Playstyle fit, early game players with some extra cash. Tip: use it for the first few waves, then upgrade to Golden Minigunner. Now, let's talk about Warden. This melee tower stuns enemies with a bat, but its range is short and the stun effect isn't enough to justify its cost. Why C tier? Limited range and impact. Playstyle fit, players who need early game crowd control. Tip: place it near choke points, then swap for Brawler. Next in this tier, we've got Shotgunner. It deals close range AoE damage with a shotgun, but its fire rate is slow, and it struggles against faster enemies. Why C tier? Decent early, but falls off fast. Playstyle fit, early game players needing close range damage. Tip: use it for the first few waves, then sell for a ranged tower. Last in C tier, we've got Militant. This tower summons soldiers to fight, but their damage is low, and they die quickly against stronger enemies. Why C tier? Underwhelming for its cost. Playstyle fit, early game summoners. Tip: use it to hold early waves, then replace with military base. Let's move up to B tier. These towers are solid and can carry you through the mid-game. They're reliable in certain scenarios, but they're not quite top tier. First up in this tier, we've got Pursuit. This tower is an air unit that locks onto enemies and deals decent damage, especially against flying enemies. But its cost is high for its output. Why B tier? Good against air, but expensive. Playstyle fit, players needing air defense. Tip: place it early to counter flying enemies, then back it up with ground towers. Next in line is Minigunner. It fires rapidly with good DPS, making it a great early to mid-game tower, but it struggles against late-game bosses without support. Why B tier? Solid DPS, but needs support later. Playstyle fit, players who want consistent early damage. Tip: pair it with Commander to boost its fire rate. Moving on, we've got Crook Boss. This tower summons Mafia units to fight, and it deals decent damage, but the summons are weak against late-game waves. Why B tier? Good mid-game, but falls off late. Playstyle fit, players who like summon-based towers. Tip: use it mid-game, then sell for Golden Crook Boss. Now, let's talk about Trapper. This tower places traps to slow enemies, which is great for crowd control, but its damage is low and traps are situational. Why B tier? Decent utility, but lacks DPS. Playstyle fit, players who need crowd control. Tip: place traps at choke points, then support with DPS towers. Last in B tier, we've got Golden Soldier. This golden perk tower has better stats than the regular soldier, with a faster fire rate, but it still can't keep up in the late game. Why B tier? Stronger than Soldier, but not enough for late waves. Playstyle fit, early to mid-game players with extra cash. Tip: use it for mid-game waves, then replace with Golden Minigunner. Now we're getting into A tier. These towers are strong and can carry you through the late game with their high damage and versatility. They're excellent choices for tougher waves. Let's kick things off with Golden Minigunner. This golden perk tower has a higher fire rate and damage than the regular minigunner, making it a powerhouse through the mid to late game. Why A tier? High DPS but costly to upgrade. Playstyle fit, players who want a reliable DPS tower. Tip: pair it with DJ Booth to lower upgrade costs. Next up, we've got Turret. This tower has a long range and high damage, making it great for dealing with ground enemies, but it struggles against flying enemies without support. Why A tier? Strong DPS but no air defense. Playstyle fit, players needing range ground damage. Tip: place it on straight paths and pair with Pursuit for air coverage. Moving on, we have Necromancer. This tower summons undead units to fight, and its summons get stronger with upgrades, making it great for mid to late game. Why A tier? Strong summons but slow to scale. Playstyle fit, players who like summon-based towers. Tip: use it with Commander to boost summon attack speed. Now, let's talk about Accelerator. This tower charges up to deal massive single target damage, perfect for bosses, but its slow charge time makes it less effective against waves. Why A tier? Amazing for bosses, weaker against groups. Playstyle fit, players targeting late game bosses. Tip: place it near the end of the path to target bosses. Last in A tier, we've got Brawler. This melee tower deals high damage and stuns enemies, making it great for choke points, but its short range limits its versatility. Why A tier? High melee damage, but range is a drawback. Playstyle fit. Players who need close range crowd control. Tip: place it at tight corners with ranged towers for backup. We're at S tier now. These towers are the best of the best, offering incredible power and versatility to dominate any wave. They're your go-to picks for winning the toughest matches. First up in S tier, let's check out Gatling Gun. This tower has an insanely high fire rate and damage, making it one of the best DPS towers for late game waves and bosses. Why S tier? Unmatched DPS and versatility. Playstyle fit. Players who want raw damage. Tip: pair it with Commander to maximize its fire rate. Next up, we've got Engineer. This tower builds sentries that scale with upgrades, dealing high damage and offering great AoE, perfect for all stages of the game. Why S tier? High DPS and scaling potential. Playstyle fit. Players who want a versatile tower. Tip: place it early and keep upgrading for late game power. Now, let's talk about Ranger. This tower has a long range and balanced damage, making it the best early game tower that scales well into the late game. Why S tier? Perfect balance of cost and power. Playstyle fit. Players who want an all-around tower. Tip: start with Ranger for early waves, then add support towers. Last in S tier, we've got Golden Crook Boss. This golden perk tower summons powerful Mafia units and deals high damage, dominating mid to late game with ease. Why S tier? Strong summons and DPS for its cost. Playstyle fit. Players who want summon-based damage. Tip: use it with DJ Booth to afford faster upgrades. Now let's cover the best support towers to buff your defense and keep your towers performing at their best. First up, we've got Commander. This tower boosts the fire rate of nearby towers and can call in airstrikes, making it a must-have for any setup. Playstyle fit. Players who want to maximize DPS. Tip: place it near Gatling Gun or Engineer for the best results. Next in line is Mercenary Base. This tower spawns mercenaries to fight and provides a small cash boost, offering decent support for ground defense. Playstyle fit. Players needing extra units and cash. Tip: use it early to farm cash, then sell for late game towers. Moving on, we have Freezer. This tower slows enemies by freezing them, but its damage is low, making it situational. Playstyle fit. Players needing crowd control. Tip: place it near choke points to slow enemy waves. Now let's talk about Golden Pyromancer. This golden perk tower deals bonus fire damage and slows enemies, offering decent support for early to mid game. Playstyle fit. Players who want slowing effects. Tip: use it with Golden Minigunner for a strong mid-game combo. Next up, we've got Medic. This tower heals your base's health, but its healing is slow, and it lacks offensive capabilities. Playstyle fit. Players focused on base survival. Tip: place it early if your base takes heavy damage. Then we have Electroshocker. This tower stuns enemies with electricity, providing good crowd control, but its damage is low. Playstyle fit. Players needing stuns. Tip: pair it with DPS towers like Turret to handle stunned enemies. Moving on, we've got Pyromancer. This tower deals fire damage and slows enemies, but its stats are weaker than Golden Pyromancer. Playstyle fit. Early game crowd control. Tip: use it for early waves, then sell for Golden Pyromancer. Last in support, we've got Ace Pilot. This tower provides air support with bombs, but its damage is inconsistent and it's expensive to upgrade. Playstyle fit. Players needing air defense. Tip: use it with Pursuit to cover all air threats. Now, let's talk about economy towers. These help you farm cash to afford those pricey upgrades and towers. First up, we've got DJ Booth. This tower reduces upgrade costs for nearby towers and boosts their range, making it the best economy tower. Playstyle fit. Players who want to save cash. Tip: place it near your main DPS towers to save on upgrades. Next in line is Farm. This tower generates cash over time, giving you a steady income to fund your defense. Playstyle fit. Players who need consistent cash flow. Tip: place multiple farms early to max out your income. Now let's talk about Golden Cowboy. This golden perk tower earns extra cash per enemy killed and deals decent damage, combining economy and DPS. Playstyle fit. Players who want cash and damage. Tip: use it mid-game to farm cash while fighting. Last in economy, we've got Cowboy. This tower earns cash per enemy killed, but its income is lower than Golden Cowboy, and its damage is average. Playstyle fit, early game cash farmers. Tip: use it early, then upgrade to Golden Cowboy. Best towers for your playstyle. Early game, Ranger and S tier for balanced damage, Minigunner and B tier for consistent DPS. Late game, Gatling Gun and Engineer and S tier for raw power. Support players, Commander and DJ Booth for team buffs and cost savings. Cash farmers, Farm and Golden Cowboy for steady income. That's it for our Tower Defense Simulator tier list. Your guide to dominating the waves is complete. Which tower are you rocking? Are you a Gatling Gun fan shredding through enemies, or a Ranger main keeping it balanced? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your strategies. If this tier list helped you win, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell to join the squad for more TDS guides. Check out our other TDS content to max out your defenses, and until next time, keep defending those waves. I'll catch you on the battlefield.